Secret Invasion, the new MCU Disney Plus show, which is the lowest rated show on what's called Rotten Tomatoes,
Yeah.
and I think the finale is the least rated show. Now, guys, welcome to Nick Society. We have been reacting to each episode except episode 5 on the channel. You can check out our reactions. And finale was quite disappointing. And my thoughts have been clear, but let's go to Harneet. What are your thoughts about the show? Overview. Okay,
Uh,
that's a good thought.
yeah. Everything should just drop. See, my thoughts. I had very great expectations, but not similar to people's expectations that they had from Secret Invasion. Because when we talk about titles like Secret Invasion, Secret Wars, we should not expect them to be counterparts of the comic books. And
Okay.
that's one thing that was, that this show had against itself from the start. People were expecting it to be as good as the comic book run of Secret Invasion, and I knew it was not going to be, because in comic books you can do anything. Like in animation you can do anything, and that run had its ups and downs a lot. There were controversial things in that run, and obviously, it was something to be very proud of from when it comes to Marvel Comics. It is one of the most, uh, like good, most of the good titles, one of the most good titles Marvel has ever put out. Coming back to, if we talk about this Secret Invasion, I knew that this was going to be very grounded, and it was going to be of the vibe of, let's say, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, you know, that kind of spyverse vibe, gritty, dark, and as we say, the underbelly of Marvel, that kind of show
Yeah.
it was going to be. And so I did not have that kind of expectations for it to be very spectacular like Avengers Endgame. My expectations were on the other side of it, for it to be very grounded, for it to be a thriller, a spy kind of a show, and for it to make me, believe what's going on, and for it me to keep me on my toes. Like, it should not get predictable, and it should not be
And
very
I think
boring.
it started that way, right?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
think first 2 3 episodes I really enjoyed, but my fear was that I've seen other Disney Plus shows and it will take that
yeah.
route. It will take that route, and that only happened.
And the first two episodes were just amazing. Love I was in love with the fact that whenever we talk about the blip and what happened at that period of time, and we have talked about it, like we all love the
Yeah.
fact that when things come to light, what happened and how people lived and what happened with other characters who were not on screen during those movies, Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. We always love to know about that. And we actually talked about, like, let's have a show about just the blip, you know
Yeah.
and first two episodes were very grounded, and to see a Nick Fury who is, wounded, who is broken and everything, I was kind of hoping that this would all be
Well
a
then.
charade. Like, this will all turn out to be a charade, that no, Nick Fury was never broken.
Yeah.
It was all just to, put dust in the eyes of the enemies, like he's broken. But they went that way. Okay, and to talk about mental health is something that is frowned upon in Hollywood, I suppose. So this is good thing that they did not back away from the fact that people like Nick Fury can be broken too.
Yeah.
When when you face something like Thanos, when you face something like being gone for 5 years, anyone can break. So one thing I'm glad that they did not just, make fun of that. Like, no, Nick Fury is so strong that nothing can, break him. So that's one thing. First two episodes were very nice. They were kind of building suspense. They were kind of very dark, you know, kind of very suspenseful, keeping you on your toes. Okay, things might not go right in at the end, or something like that. But as after the third episode ended, and starting from the fourth episode, it just was so predictable. It was just too comic booky, I would say. Not in the positive sense, not in the storyline sense, but a
Fourth
cartoon.
is the one, right?
Yeah, like the confrontation between Nick Fury and Rogue Skrull in front of the
Yeah,
Secret Service agents.
yeah.
You know, so these are shows that should be unbelievable, but in a good way. These should be unbelievable in a way that you like them, not in a way that this is not even plausible. Uh,
Okay.
you know how much I love Captain America: Winter Soldier. It's my favorite MCU movie till date.
This show made me watch it again. I was not well, and
Hmm.
I was like nothing to do, so I just went down to watch just a few moments. That the whole moment when Nick Fury shows Captain America the whole thing,
Hmm, 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 hmm.
because I think I saw a New Rockstar video and he talked about that moment. So I thought I'll just go back and watch it.
Yeah.
And I went in and ended up watching the whole film.
The biggest, I think, my complaint about this show is that they made fun of themselves where it was not needed, and they
Like,
kind of shat on themselves.
which
You have a
scenes?
legacy that you have built. You can't just throw it away just for the sake of the future. You have to build upon that. And they
Okay.
have been doing this again and again, time and time again. I talked about this. Like the biggest issue with the Loki series I had was the moment where Stones were showed and they were powerless. And to think that just 2 years back, these Infinity Stones just devastated the whole universe and people were
But
gone for 5 years.
in that sense, right? That
I made my peace with that. It was well explained in that context. I made my peace with that.
no, but like we finished that saga, right?
Yeah.
And Loki is supposed to be out of the world we have been seeing. It was
Yeah,
supposed to be a
that's what I'm
different
saying. I made
narrative.
my
Yeah.
peace with that because it was very well explained. But here now you are saying, see, concepts are introduced to be built upon. We had a concept of Hulk blood in She-Hulk, like nobody should get their hands on the blood of the Hulk,
Oh.
right? And it was a big deal for them. They ran a proper storyline about people trying to get She-Hulk's blood and everything. And now they are saying Nick Fury had every Avengers DNA all, like he has it all of this time. Nothing matters. Like, and
And
then
that to all of them are in a single vial. Like
single
that makes
vial,
no sense.
yeah. And there is this thing that when Captain Marvel was introduced to the MCU, and then they said, okay, we have a new character and she is the most powerful person in the MCU now,
Yeah.
from now on. So no matter how hard you had worked until that point, you don't matter. Now she is the most powerful. Now they have done it again, and it. I didn't actually like the last episode. I was like, I would have actually preferred a grounded fight where nobody had superpowers.
The meme,
I
right?
think,
That everyone saying She-Hulk was right.
yeah, like extremist
Rayan,
superpowers
Rayan
were
just
okay.
says, I didn't like the idea of making Gaia one of the most
No
powerful
one
beings
likes
in
it.
the
No,
MCU.
he's right.
I
No one
don't
likes
think
it.
she's the most powerful, considering she's, like just replicating those powers.
I think she has a fraction of powers of everybody,
Yeah, she cannot
not the
just
whole powers.
go, around the universe flying like Captain Marvel because she has
Yeah,
those powers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
But the funny one
But
was that, uh, uh, what was his name? Moss Obsidian? No, the guy who
Ebony
can
Maw,
Yeah,
yeah,
the telekinesis is in DNA.
and he
And
got the rings also.
yeah, when he
He
became
didn't just
Hulk, he
get the
got the
hand.
Hulk pants.
Yeah, he didn't just get the hands of Ebony Maw. He got the rings also on those hands.
I think I
How can
just felt they
see
just got like a cool idea that let's do
see
this
powers
without
may
logic.
be in the DNA, but how can rings be accessories be in a DNA?
I'm saying no, they found a cool idea. Let's just do it because you have to
See,
end the show with a big,
execution is the whole
scene.
point. Execution is the whole point.
And my forget that for me the biggest. problem I felt after having seen the finale is one of the best performance we got from the actor who played Gravik.
Yeah,
That whole sequence is nullified because that was not even Nick Fury. And
yeah,
whatever Nick Fury said, all that is all and no doesn't stand because it's not Nick Fury, it's Gaia acting as Nick Fury.
yeah, yeah.
So that whole scene is out of the window. Doesn't really matter.
There is this thing called cultural appropriation, and black face is a very big part of that taboo. You know, like
What is
you should
cultural
not
appropriation?
see. Basically, is when you define somebody's culture in a movie, you have to be very respectful about that, and you
Okay.
can't just outright, say that whatever we did was wrong, and it doesn't matter. So imagine the show Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and Rhodey have a talk about how black people have been persecuted all their life, and to be a black person and to come up in the ranks and be a superhero and all that. And if they say that Rhodey was a Skrull, that would nullify all the impact that scene had on the show.
Uh no, but I in that sense I feel they established that this new Skrulls, they also take the memories. So they're basically living, they are two people inside, the Skrull part and the
No, no,
human
they are
part.
taking just the memories. They are not taking the being of a person. They are not. You can't copy the being of a person into yourself. You can have their memories. It's all right. You can know their passwords. You can know who this person is, that person is, but you can't be them. You can't just have their
No, but
experiences.
wasn't the Fury's wife that example? That she literally replaced that person.
Yeah, she replaced that person
I
because she died.
Lucifer.
The other person died.
Yeah, but she was able to do it, right? Like she
She
lived all the life as that person.
she allowed her
So
to do that. The person who died said that you have to now live my life.
no,
You
no,
have to be a
that's
daughter to my
okay.
parents.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
saying that she was a. My basic point is that when even Fury and Rhodey had the dialogue, right? Amazing dialogue.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm saying it's not that that person like Brody is a Skrull. I'm saying it's not that whatever he's saying he has no idea, just saying just for the sake of it. I feel because he has all the memories, he understands all those things, and using that he's saying all that. It's not like
See,
a makeup stuff.
empathizing with someone's misery is okay. Having the knowledge of, black people being persecuted is okay. Empathizing with them is okay. But to pretend that you are a black person, I know this is a concept of a show that you have to take their place and you have to be a Skrull and you have to look like them. But that scene had an impact on that show. That's what I'm saying. In the Winter Soldier show, that scene had an impact, and it hit home when they talked about it.
Hmm.
And now they are just shitting on what they have done. So that is what I'm saying, right? When you have a lot of projects going on, they will eventually intertwine. And another example of this is like James Gunn did not want to kill Gamora.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Hey, Batman is here.
Hey, Nolan.
Back from crime fighting, guys. Batman is here to review Secret Invasion. Yeah, Harneet, continue.
Yeah,
But
so
before
James
that,
Gunn did not
I'll
want
just I'll
to.
just take this chat from Rayan.
Yeah,
I also think that Secret Invasion also went through reshoots like Contaminated. Yes, man. That whole ending is so vague. The last 5 minutes of that episode made no sense to me. But yeah, continue.
yeah. So, like for example, James Gunn did not want to kill Gamora because he wanted to end Guardian's story with everybody's story. But when Gamora died, he shifted the focus away from Gamora in the last Guardians movie, right? He shifted the focus towards
Yeah.
Peter and Rocket and everybody. So that's what happens when a character is made use by a lot of different directors, you know. And now people are going back looking at Civil War and then the Infinity War movie, the Endgame movie, and now they're pointing out here Rhodey's a Skrull. But those directors didn't know that this Rhodey would, be a Skrull in the future.
Wait,
So that's what I'm talking about.
wait,
Like,
wait, wait. But James Gunn actually wanted to kill Gamora in Guardians 2.
no, he did not.
Yeah, he did. He wanted to kill Gamora in Guardians 2, and Kevin Feige didn't let him kill Gamora. And then
See,
Joe Russo came to him later on in Endgame and asked him if he's okay with killing of
Infinity
Gamora
War.
in Infinity War. He wanted to
yeah.
kill
So
her in he wanted to kill her in Guardians 2, and then Kevin Feige didn't let him, so that's why he killed
hmm,
Yondu instead.
okay.
Okay.
So that is what I'm talking about. Like different directors, when they have their hands on same characters, some intertwine will happen, and we have to, we can't just expect everything to be linear. And like this show, with whatever flaws it has in the last few episodes, started off very strong. I liked it. The ending was very meh. They are just setting up new things using this. Uh, but the fight, dude, the worst, the most horrible thing about this show was the fight between Gravik and Gaia. I think everybody can agree on that.
See, I would see the okay. Two things. Two
Luna kept
things.
looking at them and like, that's Bucky. That's Bucky's power. That's Bucky's power. I'm like, Bucky's power is
Like, okay, you have the
technology.
DNA of somebody.
Dude.
How can you get the chin
Okay.
of Thanos? Like, Gravik actually had the chin of Thanos when he activated the power.
Dude, when you do a slow motion, right? When Gravik turns his leg into Hulk's leg,
Yeah,
he
he gets
gets
his
his
hand.
shots also.
Yeah.
Then why can't I say that's Bucky's arm? In the
Because
name of DNA, they're getting
fine.
anything.
When Gaia turns her hand into, Drax's hand, it is
Oh
so
man,
small of a
it's on the
hand.
thumbnail also.
Yeah, like I was looking at it like,
See, I would say one thing. There are two things. The concept of the fight is bad, or the uh, relevance of that fight in the show,
hmm,
which is one. I think the concept wise, even visual effects were really good, like
Yeah,
pretty good. It's
yeah,
not like
yeah.
very
yeah,
bad or something. So
Hmm.
the fight sequence as a fight sequence, it was good, well done. But
yeah.
like relevance in there didn't make any sense.
See, they hyped
Dude,
up the villain a lot.
they
Throughout the
rushed
show, they
it like
hyped up the villain a lot.
the last episode felt too fast. Like it just tut tut tut. The fight, Gravik's gone. The president wants to kill everyone. Nick Fury leaves. Done. Like
You know, I talked about in the reaction also. Harneet's theory of Disney Plus shows are these side quests,
Hmm.
and this one literally felt like a typical side quest that if you from the start to the end, what changed? What really changed? If you see, Nick Fury arrives on Earth, he leaves ever at the end. Nothing really
yeah,
changes as a whole for him, except Maria Hill died. Nobody really cared. Talos died. Nobody really cared. Okay, Gaia got powers now. Gravik, who you build
You
up as
know
a
who
big villain,
won in the
you
show?
killed it.
You know who won in the show? Who actually got what they wanted?
Gravik.
No, Gravik wanted humans to kill each other.
Hmm.
Gravik got a
I'll
war
tell you
burn.
who won.
That's happening now. They
I'll
killed
tell
the
you who
prime
won.
minister who was human
The
actually.
the the other lady, the MI6 chief. What was her name?
Olivia Colman. Forget.
She won. She wanted to kill Skrulls right at the starting of the show. She did not hesitate to kill Skrulls. She wanted all the Skrulls to be killed. Nick Fury himself said that she is the one who will not hesitate to kill each and every Skrull on its planet. And now that has started happening by the end of the show. Other than that, nobody won. If you look at it,
And that was so weird. The president thing. Like he just
Yeah,
gets well, wears a suit. I'll kill all of them. And New Rockstar pointed out. He said all aliens.
yeah.
Which means
all
what
all of
about
all
what
off-world
about this
extraterrestrials
as
as
Asgard?
guardians.
What about
Oh
them?
shit.
They're also aliens.
So they are now following the proper Dark Reign storyline from the comics. Just the main character will change. The main character was Norman Osborn there. Here it will be President Ross. And they actually attack New Asgard, which was on Earth during that comic book run. You know, Norman
Rayan is
Osborn and
matching
New Dark
his
Avengers.
chats perfectly with our discussion. What do you think? How is Ross going to replace president?
There
You
are
who's
know
a
now
lot
what?
of
played.
theories.
You know what? I feel they did this ending right because they couldn't afford Harrison Ford for the TV show, so they just needed to put one president here, and then they needed a reason for him to get replaced in the next movie.
That's what I'm saying. No, they just this show exists. It doesn't really add anything. It just characters move. Gravik they think of building up a villain, but he also dies. Nobody cares. You gave Gaia powers. You don't have to
Hmm.
explain that later, and nothing really changes.
See,
Now you just pick off. Like nothing
they
really
try to
really
emotionally
happens.
connect us with the villain a lot, right? With his relationship with Nick Fury and everything, how Nick Fury sent him on missions and everything, but his death had no emotional meaning on the show. Like he just died
Okay,
on the instant.
except in the flashback, Gravik and Nick Fury never came face to face. Okay, except in the episode one.
Yeah,
Except episode one, when the
Yeah.
blast happens, Nick Fury and Gravik didn't come face to face at all.
No, no, but in the starting of this last episode, when we didn't know it was,
Uh
kind
oh.
of expected it to be Gaia. To be very honest, when the last episode started, but my point is, like, he was very emotional about it, right? Gravik, like, you sent me on missions, you sent me to kill people,
Yeah.
everything was very emotional, but his death was not a good emotional payoff.
hmm.
His death should have been an emotional payoff. That's what I'm saying. You hyped up a villain to be a very emotionally connected person to Nick Fury, but at the end, when that villain died, it had no impact on Fury or anything.
Like in episode five, he just killing all the Skrulls and whatever. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, again, they're doing that drastic change to the villain to make him evil and kill him off.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know, that no thought is given. I actually thought, Gravik was supposed like going in a direction of this Civil War villain. What's his name?
Zemo.
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 Like I thought he may go in that direction. Like for Skrulls, he's really good, but the way he approach is doing, it's like Killmonger.
He was
You
just
know?
evil in the end.
Yeah,
He was just evil in the end.
I want powers. You've betrayed me. You are the reason. I've gone rogue. Nothing really matters. Yeah, and die.
Yeah.
Sad man.
There are a
Every
lot of
damn
loose
time.
ends in this show if you think about it, right? Like the villain, the ending of the villain is one of them. Like even in the final episode, as I talked about, the starting was im- very impactful from the villain, but by the end of it, it was just a fist fight between two similar powered, you know, characters, which is a template for in MCU by now. Two characters which have the same set of powers will fight, and the good one will kill the bad one. And this happened, and my point is this, his death should have a kind of some impact on the show, or
Like
his death is just a
you
death.
know,
Okay, the villain is dead, now
like
do what you want.
that scene right in the finale we talked about, that Nick Fury and Gravik finally
Hmm.
come face to
Hmm.
face, and that whole
Hmm.
sequence has no point because it was not even what do you say, Nick Fury. And
Yeah.
then Nick Fury, what did he go through? How did he change? Happened. He just went to president. Yeah, killed that Rhodey
A
Skrull.
move but able to speak, and then Nick Fury and him.
What arc there should have been of in this Kung Fu them?
Yeah,
yeah.
What was their name?
Hmm.
I agree. But to be fair, as I said in the starting, this was never going to be that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like 90% of people who know comic books and who have talked to were expecting this to be a Avengers Endgame level of show, where if a lot of Skrulls get, you know, a lot of Skrulls impersonate other Avengers and take their positions, and they were not happy that only one of them was replaced. Rudy was replaced, and no other was replaced. I'm like, this was never going to be that kind of show, where you
But
expected that all of the history of MCU, like Iron Man or Captain America or one of the big
yeah,
Avengers, was a Skrull. This was never going to be that.
See, they did it for one character, and everyone is pissed off.
I mean, dude, now Rhodey doesn't even know that they should have at least showed the ending where Rhodey finds out that Tony is dead and all that.
People are pointing out there's a scene where he coming out of that place, right? People, two soldiers are carrying him. He's actually
Yeah.
Yeah.
looking up. He's looking for Iron Man.
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh.
oh shit, dude, that just hits so hard more.
Oh
And they
shit.
could have actually established a really good, pickup point for Armor Wars. That this is what you're gonna get, but they don't mention also when he's taken, and I think that's purposefully done so that they can decide whatever they want later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's
And
not
actually,
clear
the
that he was
director,
taken after Civil War.
yeah, the
They
director
will
actually
decide
said
that
it's Civil
afterwards.
War. That was their intention to give him that white robe. That's the
Yeah,
director saying, but again, it's not said in the canon, right? So they
yeah.
can change it anything later, whatever suits
See,
them.
Oh man.
overall, it's a waste opportunity to be very honest. Like they had a very good cast. They had Nick Fury in this. They had Rhodey in this. They had a lot of good people. The uh, person that plays uh, that villain, I don't know his name, but he's an amazing actor.
Gravik.
Gravik.
Arey, I saw him Barbie. After that, it became very hard to take him seriously. But again, that
Shang-Chi is also in Barbie, right?
yeah, but he's fine. He's like normal.
I'm
Graphic
just saying,
character is
like,
like very different.
it's like a wasted opportunity because of the last two episodes. Because it became too predictable. And I was expecting
It
Gaia
they did the same
to,
thing, nah.
yeah.
Same
I was
predictable that
expecting
four
Gaia
episodes
to
will do
come,
something and then we'll just wrap up and finish whatever we want.
yeah. Because I was expecting Gaia to come impersonating Nick Fury and get the same powers as what I expected from the last episode was very disappointing. And more unfortunate thing was whatever I was expecting came to fruition.
Arey,
And I was kind of hoping to be wrong.
I was really
Because,
disappointed, man. I thought
because
at that moment, no, Quake was going to show up and save Fury.
This guy had some other
no, no,
level expectations
not
because
not
they
that.
were rumors. They were rumors, so he's disappointed that rumors didn't come true.
Yeah, last time I listened to rumors, three Spider-Man showed up.
Dude, that was I think obvious. Everyone knew it.
Yeah,
That was not even a rumor. That was
But
like it
then
was supposed to happen.
it wasn't confirmed.
Yeah, but it was like
I
yeah,
was I
it
was
was
think I was
unofficially.
looking at the stats yesterday. No Way Home crossed 1.9 billion. It was a bit short of $2 billion,
Oh,
and I don't think that movie deserved to be 1.9 billion. It was just a nostalgia factor that was attached to it.
No, but I think they did the nostalgia way better.
Yeah, they
Considering
did.
other films who have done
They
that,
did. They did. Yeah.
nostalgia was is horribly done through nowadays. Everyone is just
Yeah,
trying to
they
make
just
money on
try to
nostalgia.
capitalize on that. But
But
that
then
movie was doing a good fan
infuse
service.
that very well in the storyline.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a gimmick. That you don't feel like if you remove the other two Spider-Man, it may the story is still fine. Nothing really changes. I
Yeah.
think it really adds to the narrative.
Yeah.
But
But that
but if you
scene,
see after that only Avatar and Super Mario Brothers have crossed billion.
hmm.
I don't think any other. So overall, only industry is down. I don't think it's just superhero films. I
yeah,
think
Oppenheimer
Guardians
and
went 8
Barbie are
and 4.
shattering records too.
No, because they came together. No, so it's like the box office is huge if you combine them. Now,
No, no.
Barbie has done
Barbie on
500
its
already
own, Barbie on its own had the biggest opening weekend of 2023.
for a female director.
No, no,
No,
in
no.
general.
Yeah, but that is because of the marketing, right? The meme marketing pushed it so far above the top that everyone was interested in going in it. So everyone like took their kids, and the reason Barbie is made more than Oppenheimer is because Oppenheimer is like cut the audience in half because of the A rating. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Oppenheimer would have also had the same amount of profit. It's all because of
See,
their
Oppenheimer
marketing
is a
happened so
Christopher
well.
Nolan masterpiece. It does
Yeah.
not need a $1 billion mark to be a great movie in
Yeah,
any case.
we're not
No,
talking
no,
about
it's
billion
not
dollar
about.
mark. You're the one who was talking about box office. So I'm explaining the box office part. The reason Oppenheimer is not doing as well as Barbie is because its audience, like the audience that can go and watch it, is half because of the A
No,
rating.
no, I'm not saying that Barbie is doing better than Oppenheimer or not. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that you can't say that market for movies is down currently or anything like that. Like if the
No,
movie Barbie
overall it
is,
is, man. Overall it is. Like even Mission Impossible is doing underwhelming. Fast and Furious, what it came before. Flash was the biggest disaster.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones was a big disaster. It didn't really work. No, but we have to listen to Batman. Huh? He has bought
Did you
shares.
read that? Did you read that news? That
Which one?
Flash was a bigger disaster than Green Lantern in
Yeah.
Yeah,
DC. I was
I
like,
did read that.
finally, something surpassed Green Lantern.
They said, don't Deadpool gonna have a joke on Ezra Miller. Barbie is making billion. I think the trend of Barbie right now, I think it may touch billion by the end.
Hmm.
500 by now. But coming back to Secret Invasion though, I think overall everyone, I don't see anyone like love the show. I definitely love the performances. I love the
Yeah,
groundedness in the first four episodes. How they, it felt very grounded, gritty.
Yeah.
The action, a lot of like, it was a mature show. It was not, like very goofy kind of in a way. What I didn't like was how Maria Hill was treated. Treated as a sense is not that she died, but the way after death doesn't it nothing happened. Then Talos, he just died in one episode. Next episode, the daughter burns him, whatever, cremates, and then move on. So
Hmm.
you don't spending time with the character and the loss and everything. You're just rushing to the plot.
Yeah.
Ryan says, I was waiting for Nick Fury's response to Maria Hill's or Taylor's death, but it just didn't come and felt like a waste of character. Ryan, are you from the future? Whatever we are talking, you had the same chat about that only.
there was no reaction from Fury on Gravik's death either.
Yeah. He didn't even care. He didn't even know if he is alive or not.
Yeah, and the fact that there was this whole thing about uh, president being a very uh, aggressive kind of a guy in the last, and very impulsive decision making
Out
and
of nowhere.
Yeah.
out
That's
of
what.
nowhere. Because for me it kind of makes sense, because the whole show the president was just following. He's a very weak president kind of a president figure. Rhodey was telling him to do everything. He was like a very weak character for me, and it made sense for me in the end. Like, he was attacked, so he would just retribute, and he would be impulsive about it. And they wanted to just set up the future. Like, now vigilantes are running and killing people and Skrulls all over the world. So now Thunderbolt Ross will have to step up in some way. That kind of. So they had to set up the president being an asshole by the end of it. Sorry for the word. So that Thunderbolt Ross can take up his place in the future.
I think this sums it up perfectly. Lucifer says, I didn't even watch it, only here for the roast. Man, you live up to your name, Lucifer Morningstar.
The other
Oh,
fact that
see,
they changed the movie's title. Now it's not New World Order,
it is.
Brave New World.
Hmm.
Mm, does that change anything? I don't know.
So New World Order is a conspiracy theory, basically.
Oh, okay.
New World Order is a conspiracy theory where government takes controls of everything, take control over everything in a country. It's a dystopian kind of a government. So that is why they had to change it, because people were opposing the idea of conspiracy theories being the center of a show. But the fact that Brave New World is also a conspiracy theory. It's a proper book about a dystopian government who takes away individualities from all the people in the country. So I don't know
Oh,
what's the big change in that, but we'll
oh,
see.
see who we have here. Marvel Hater has joined us, guys.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Marvel Hater. A lot of noise from your side, though.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Sai Ganesh are in the chat. Why are you live now, man? I am on vacation.
That's the best time to watch
Sorry, Sai.
us.
Best time to watch live.
Don't worry, yaar. It's always available. Stream is up for people. You can always rewatch it. But Varun, Marvel Hater, sorry, not Varun, Marvel Hater.
Yeah.
Whenever you are ready, So you are someone who hasn't seen the show actually. Only he left it midway. So what are your thoughts
He's just
about
come to
everything?
hear. He's only here for the roast.
He's just
Yeah.
like morning Lucifer, Lucifer, not morning Lucifer star, Lucifer morning star. It's just that he didn't watch anything, and Varun at least saw 2 episodes, but he's on the
No,
way of
I remembered I
following
saw
him.
3 episodes. So I have seen three.
Arey,
I've
what does
seen
it
half the
matter?
show. Yeah.
You saw the good episodes.
Yeah, that's what. Like at least until third episode, I felt like the story is still, like there is some story and the plot was proceeding and like it was getting slowly interesting. But just hearing what all of you are saying about remaining episode, I don't know, I'm not too interested. Or I'll probably watch it, but I'm in no hurry. I think I'll just watch all 3 episodes together in one go someday. Mostly, I guess, before the Marvels, just so I'm, caught up fully.
Okay.
Mm.
Everyone watching, guys, if you're enjoying our discussion, definitely hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right.
Did you realize that every consecutive Marvel show has the lowest ratings one after the other?
What was the last show?
Miss Marvel has the lowest viewer count on Disney Plus,
Oh,
No,
last
no,
was, I
but
think,
which was the
She-Hulk.
last show?
which was before this.
She-Hulk,
Yeah.
right?
You're saying every consecutive, right?
What?
Huh? What?
You said every consecutive show.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what?
which
Because
was the
every show I am hearing some
Yeah,
news
like
of it being
every show, as in like Miss Marvel got low
low
viewership, then
ratings. Then
She-Hulk
some
No,
got
show will
low.
get
rating got.
some She
This
Hulk
one got a better rating, but low viewership.
low viewership, and then She Hulk got the negative
Low
reviews that it
viewership,
got.
low.
Low
I
viewership, low
think
ratings, and
She-Hulk still
everything.
got better viewership than Miss Marvel, but it got lower rating than Miss Marvel. Like I think more people still saw because people were making memes about bad CGI and all that. So people actually still saw the show. Not still like very high. Like it
You
was
know,
still.
one thing I'm really surprised, Varun, please answer this. I didn't expect this Secret Invasion to get such low rating on Rotten Tomato. Like every episode is rotten, and finale is 13%. Is it like some like campaign going against the show for some woke stuff and all,
No, no,
or is
no,
it
nothing like
really
that. No,
not
no.
getting good?
If it just
I think that is because
don't
of the
see the
writers'
reading,
strike.
read the two-line review that those people leave, or like the short summary that is also there for each review, and you will understand like why. It's not because of anything
Or
woke or
maybe
anything.
because they used AI this
No,
intro.
no, 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 nothing like that. It's just that
I
people.
think
There's nothing nothing that is grabbing the interest of people. And you see the kind of TV shows that are coming out these days, like all Succession and all that. Like just see the difference in quality between any show like say The Bear or Succession or something like that, and the kind of shows that Disney Plus is putting out. It's like there's such a big gap. Like why would anyone even bother? And like critics get these 2 episodes, 3 episodes in advance. So like they have seen so much of good stuff. Why would they even bother for like such mediocre stuff? So of course they'll give it rating like that, right?
I
Okay.
think quality is a aspect surely, but on a macro level, these things also affect viewership. Like Marvel is getting a lot of hate because of the writers' strike, and then on top of that, they use AI. So in people's mind, it kind of creates a negative effect towards anything that they put out, and it will have that kind of effect on Loki also. Loki is going to be an amazing show, I'm sure. That the
With
quality will not be
with
this.
with Jonathan Majors.
See, that is what I'm saying. These macro things will always have that effect. Like people hating Jonathan Majors will have its effect on the ratings,
Yeah.
despite it being a good show.
I'll just
Writers
tell you
strike.
one thing. I'll just tell you same thing what you're saying. I actually put on Ant-Man Quantumania for my father to watch. It was the scene where, like, at the scene where she go like, what's her name, man? The
Yes,
His
Lan.
stupid
daughter.
character, the stupid mother in
Wasp.
Quantumania.
Yeah,
Arey,
yeah.
her mother.
The older
Hope Van
Wasp.
Dyne.
Yeah.
Hope Van Dyne.
Oh,
Hope fan.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she goes to save like Kang, and Kang saves her, and then he's like, "Where are we?" and all. And then we go to Ant-Man walking, and just explaining his life and all. And I just closed. I told my father, and don't watch it. We'll watch something else. I closed it. I didn't feel anything. I just felt like I don't want to watch this shit, man.
And that's true for everybody. People have that kind of effect of these things. Writer strike will have its effect on Loki. Definitely Jonathan Majors being in the show will have people's negative view of the show towards it, and
Yeah.
that those things also affect the ratings and stuff to an extent.
Shrike says why this show is like this is like Marvel forcing to change, but for whatever they do, at last they will crash it and wraps it up. That basically wraps the whole show.
That actually
Yeah,
wraps
they
the
act
whole
as if they are
Marvel
going to
thing right
make
now.
some big change. They act as if they are going to make some big change and then don't do that change really, and then
See,
just
Marvel has really effed up when even new Rockstar is upset with the show. I have seen he has defended She-Hulk, and I actually agree with him most times. He has defended other shows, movies which have not really worked well, but he have given them leeway. But this is the first time I've seen him upset with this show.
oh,
And he
I,
literally said in one of a longer discussion he had done, Eric was that they need to change the strategy of Disney Plus shows. This is not working. So I think that's a big statement coming from someone who really supports Marvel always. And I think also the element of the strike and all is coming in his way. Because I remember when
did New Rockstar also defend Ant-Man Quantumania?
no defend no
I mean,
defend
like
as
he
in
said, good things.
when he breaks down, right? You
Yeah,
understand, sometimes what happens, he feels this plot line is stupid and he cracks a joke about it, you know,
yeah.
and then he moves on. But this time he did the same. But this time it's like, this doesn't work. I don't like this story thing. But they did it, and he moves on. So
Oh,
he
okay.
mentioned a criticism, which I following him for a long time now. I found okay, this is interesting. This is new. He doesn't do this much. He doesn't criticize. He always, is pro of most things. But I also,
I,
but I have to say, Hollywood, right now, and American YouTubers and all, like nothing against them, but I see a very big hypocrisy that when WGA writer strike were happening, they all maybe mentioned it, this and that, but everyone, did whatever they are doing. But the moment actor strike happened, everyone like when they support, will not react, will not do this, that. And I don't know, maybe they are part of SAG or I don't know, whatever. But I feel like this is a very big hypocrisy that when writer strike was happening, no one really cared, and the moment actors strike happened, everyone like up with arms. This is what I've noticed, my observation. Rayan
I
says this will definitely hurt Loki's what Loki's version.
Viewership, I guess.
It's a
Typo.
viewers.
viewership.
We'll see
Okay.
the next comment. Yeah.
Okay. I believe this will hurt Loki's viewership. Okay. What? Jonathan Major or just the vibe around Marvel?
I think he meant
Bo-
this show, Secret Invasion.
They are not delaying Marvels, right?
No, no.
And
and this is
considering the
actually
Movies
going to
strike
are
goes
not
on,
affect
getting delayed.
Marvels
Shows
also.
can get delayed, not movies.
This is going to affect Marvel's movie also.
he says the
All of
vibe,
it.
not he or Sharon or Rayan. I'm sorry, whatever
Mm.
pronoun you. Rayan says vibe, not. You have to be
Not,
very.
not.
Not you, man.
I don't want to. I want to be politically correct.
Not you.
Don't want to upset anyone. Yeah. What were you talking about?
Like this
The
is going to
Marvels.
affect Marvels also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And
question.
not just
Answer.
the vibe, not just the vibe. People's attention and people's perspective towards whatever a organization puts out. Like Marvel or Disney as an organization is getting a lot of hate right now. So whatever product they put out will actually have that effect because of the writer's strike and because of the fact that this show was not good. And the vibe,
And
as
today
Rayan said.
news came out, right? That Disney is hiring AI experts and all of that.
Netflix, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
Disney?
yeah.
No,
I think
Disney,
yeah, both
Disney.
Disney, Netflix, both.
Yeah. Dune gonna ruin
Rune.
Miss Marvel. What
Ruin,
is
ruin,
ruin?
ruin.
Ruin.
It's a
He tried
I
to
ruin.
thought
make
he's
a
making a joke.
joke.
Ah, okay. Sorry. See,
See,
I'm not good at this.
Dune has actually done that already because they have uh, did an agreement with IMAX theaters. So Miss Marvel is not going to get any IMAX theaters for its release.
To the need, you'll just glaringly see their bad VFX in IMAX. Shrikesh says, "Did you guys just lose that old excitement factor for these shows and movies, or you still get excited?"
The
Shrikesh, if
old
you saw
excitement is
our
gone.
Miss Marvel trailer reaction, I think that pretty much sums it up for me and Varun at least.
See, the old excitement is actually gone for me as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about Loki, but I know for a fact that its viewership is gonna suffer, its ratings are gonna suffer, and
You know, I
I'm
I personally, like, over years, I enjoy watching reaction channels, particularly to something which I really like.
hmm,
And I don't remember, you know, I still go back and watch reactions to Endgame, Infinity War trailers, BVS teaser which first came out,
hmm,
you know, because they were so epic, and I still go back to some of the reaction channels which I really enjoy and watch their reactions that they're getting losing their minds.
hmm.
And I don't remember any, you know, even No Way Home. I don't remember any latest movie in the last 2 3 years for a trailer which I got so excited. I'm checking out everyone's reaction. Like, yeah, I do my reaction and I'm done. I never watch the trailer again. Rian says, like, I think Guardians 3 would have easily made billion if it had been released before Quantum Mania. That's maybe true. But I felt for Guardians film, right? Whatever brand Guardians has, I think they did a good job. 800 is enough for them. I think only Avenger films right now can guarantee $1 billion for Marvel.
Or Spider Man.
That
Yeah, and Spider Man. Like, we got three Spider Man. That
I
was a big
don't
deal.
think the Avengers have that power anymore, man. They don't have half of the Avengers are dead.
That's true. How the people that really made sense are dead.
I mean, there were six Avengers, three are already dead.
Thor
So
is left
exactly,
out there.
exactly half of them are left.
Shike says, I also do the same in your channel. Yesterday only I watched your Novi Home and Snyder Cut trailer reaction. Oh man.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
I think Deadpool is something people are gonna
Oh,
enjoy.
the Batman trailer, which we all six of us reacted together. Remember? That
Yeah,
was
Oh,
a fun trailer to react to. Like,
yeah.
I think like, I watch our reaction only. I posted a shot, and it keeps like popping up. I just keep watching us go. Oh wow, what a scene! Remember that when they're shooting at it's dark and they're shooting at Batman. The flash of the gun. What do you call it? Muzzle flashes are only lighting Batman as he's walking. That is such a cool shot, man.
yeah.
I saw Dune trailer, by the way, in theater, and it was not as epic as I saw it on actually reaction time. Varun, remember?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
literally got
really? I also saw it, but
goosebumps.
I like it. Like,
So
yeah,
I got goosebumps watching for the first time, and we were reacting, and in the
yeah.
theater, I'm like, ah, cool. I don't know why.
I actually saw it during Oppenheimer, so it was in the IMAX screen. It was the bigger ratio, so I liked it. Like in some of the shots.
Okay, let's see, man. What's the next, man, for Marvel? Like, is it this is it?
Marvels.
And you
Marvels
know,
and then Loki.
my worry, right, future, will the panic hit and they'll go back to, like, you know, their A stars get Robert Downey Jr. back and like just make an Avengers movie so people start coming back.
No, he's not
I
coming
don't
back.
think, knowing Kevin Feige till now, I don't think he'll take that drastic turn to go back to the basics. But they'll have to take a change. This is not working, whatever they're
I
Like
doing.
they
think,
might shift their focus
yeah.
towards X-Men, Fantastic
I think
Four,
Bob Iger
these
already
kind of
said
things.
that they're gonna cut down on the shows, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
movies and
Even
shows.
I
Echo,
feel like
people are
that's
saying
the
is
best
unwatchable.
thing they can do,
You guys
honestly.
heard the rumors?
What?
Echo is unwatchable.
Oh,
They are
Yeah,
really?
going reshoots.
Yeah.
They are doing Agatha the Harkness, whatever nonsense.
Oh, there is
Who
one.
asked for
Yeah,
that?
they are making one that like they made those specials last year, right? There is one special that is like that is about like all the witches in MCU, which will be, and I think it will be something about both Scarlet Witch and Agatha, and like I think it will be a prequel to the Agatha
What about the show
comic.
they were doing with her?
Yeah, that the show
It
is
will
still
come after
happening,
that.
and this special will be a 45-minute special, which is like a prequel to that.
But how much do you think the strike is going to impact it, Marvel?
Yeah, all this is going to happen like they have just these are just rumors. I think it will happen in 1 2 years. Like it will affect the it is affecting,
I
Deadpool
think
3
everything
has
is
stopped
gonna
shooting.
get delayed a bit because while the writers are on strike, these things can't go on, right?
Actors are also
So
on strike. Deadpool 3
actors
has
are on
like literally
strike.
stopped shooting right
Dude,
now.
Deadpool, I'm like, dude, Chris, not Chris Hemsworth, what's the name, man?
Ryan
Ryan
Hugh
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Jackman has trained so much to look like him for last time, and now suddenly they stopped the shooting,
No,
and now
but
then
he's
months
not.
back later when
He
this,
said he's not training like how he used to before. Like he said he's going to do a
but
light
something is
training
doing
only.
right, like he's
Yeah.
doing something, no? So he had to now sustain it for whenever they shoot back.
Yeah.
Shrike says, did you guys notice in the show the Marvel intro scenes were cut down?
Oh.
Yeah, I did notice. The Marvel logo came
Yeah,
quickly, like they didn't waste
for
time.
the shows they have now a smaller version of the Marvel logo.
Rayan says, I also think Marvel is setting up a lot of new things leading up to nothing. Yeah, dude, I literally felt, that
Yeah.
after in the phase four, right? In phase one, right? We had one character, two character, three character, and in the Avengers film, we have five characters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Through that, now you build up these characters have their own storylines, and we have some more pop up, and then they all converge together into Infinity War Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avengers Age of Ultron also happens in the middle. Now, after Endgame, what did they do? They opened five distinct things. Eternals, something else only they are dealing with. Doctor Strange dealing with multiverse. Spider-Man dealing with something else. Then what we have, the ground level stuff is something else.
The
Space stuff, something
Shang-Chi
else is
introduced
going on.
some other world
Shang-Chi,
totally.
something else going on. You know, everything is different. Everything has no connection to each other. They just opened the floodgates. Like, they just thought we can sell anything now. We'll do everything, and everything is gone away, given. And just like how
What
Shelly has done
Shelly?
it, Shelly has given five membership, guys. If you turn on the allow gift membership, you'll get the membership from Shelly. Thank you, Shelly, for that gift. Now we'll have six members. uh, hooray, you guys took the hint. Which hint? I don't read it.
Oh, the joke you made, I think. About five.
Dune Rune.
I don't know. Maybe. But guys, whoever wants those free
Coming
memberships,
back to this show, I had one
wait,
question
wait,
which
wait, wait,
might
wait, wait,
be
wait, 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 wait. People in the chat who wants membership, you have to click an option of allow gifting membership, and you will get the free membership. And keep commenting in the chat to get it. Yeah, continue.
there
Shrikesh
was
got it. Welcome, Shrikesh, for a member. Yeah,
one
continue.
thought that I had. Like people who were turned Skrull, the original people were in that base, right? The Russian base, and there was a lot of radiation
Radioactivity.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I was thinking, like, how did that work?
Rhodey had been there for at least 8 9 years. How is he
Yeah.
still alive?
I was saying, so I have not seen the episode, but of course I know everything, and I honestly don't care about spoilers and all that. But
I saw
yeah,
him in the Discord server. He's like chat talking about everything, and you're not seen anything.
yeah, no. So did they mention when Rhodey became
No, no,
like
no.
when he got
They just
mixed?
we see Ross, Everett Ross. He wakes up and
Yeah.
looks at Rhodey, and when Rhodey comes out of that thing, he's like, "How have you? How long have you been here?" And then Emilia Clarke, takes him down and says, "You have been here for a long time." That's it.
Oh.
And they just walk out.
Yeah,
I
because
wonder.
some people are saying it happened after Endgame. Some are saying that it
No,
happened
No,
director
he
said
before
can't
it's
the
walk.
Civil
He
after.
War.
can't walk.
Director said it. The director said it. It's supposed to be after Civil War. That's why they gave him the white gown.
Yeah, and he can't walk
Oh.
also.
But they
Yeah.
didn't mention it, so
Oh,
it's not canon. They didn't mention in the show, so they can change it anything. We talked
yeah.
about this. They can change
Yeah,
it
they
to
can just
anything.
say that he was in the machine for a long time, that's why he can't walk.
We spoke about this during the reaction. Like the Tony Stank moment was the Skrull, not Rhodey.
Oh,
My point was because of the fact that uh, Fury was there for a few minutes, not Fury but Gaia as Fury was there, and she was acting as like he was getting radioactivity and he needed pills after a while.
Yeah.
But these people had been there for like months, and Rhodey had been there for like years.
They might have put them in like a lead lined room or something to block the radiation. And God knows what they did.
Now
so
the weird thing
if
is,
Rhodey was a Skrull during Thanos's like attack or invasion, why
Yeah.
didn't that like he as a Skrull take help of Thanos to help the Skrulls or whatever? Like he could have played his
I'm,
own game and
I mean, you never know. Maybe even
dude,
Gravik was
even
snapped away.
yeah, even Skrulls were snapped away, and the theory is that Skrulls rebelled after Nick Fury left after the snap.
Yeah.
oh okay,
After snap, he left them. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
led to the rebellion. So that's one point.
Also, there was this meme, right? Why didn't Nick Fury just take the Skrulls to the garden planet of Thanos and leave them there?
Nick Fury didn't know about that planet.
Yeah.
Okay, Rayan says, I also did not understand the thing with Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman. That last 5 minutes made no sense to me, man. Guys, again, if you want that membership, there's an option in the chat you'll see. Click that, it says allow gifting memberships. When you enable it, the YouTube will give you the membership. If it's not enabled, you will not get it. Lucifer, if you want that, you have to check that setting up.
Rayan
Now, this
also
is very
said
weird, huh? This is very weird. She has gifted 5 memberships and only one person has got till now.
that.
Shike says, how comes Kree suddenly changed their mind? Arey, that whole thing, man, nonsense.
I mean, well, the Kree are no longer under Thanos, right?
What?
Kree were
Like,
never under
They
Thanos.
were, I
I
mean,
mean,
but no,
Ronan
they were
was.
still, yeah.
Ronan was just taking his help. Like it was a mutual thing. It was not related
Yeah, I
to
think he
every Kree.
wanted the power stone or something. That's why he
Hmm.
Oh,
was working. And Thanos knew where the power stone was.
oh, oh, damn. Hmm.
Okay, now I cannot end the stream because 5 people didn't get membership. So you have to wait 5 people to get membership. And what else was there?
Hmm.
Anything else in the show you liked? I liked the interaction between Rhodey and I think Nick Fury's best moment in the MCU is I am Nick Fury. When I'm out, I'm in. For me, that's the line. That's my favorite. What about you guys?
My
Whatever Varun
favorite
you
line
have
from
seen till now.
Rhodey was when one of the nations was like making faces, and Rhodey goes, "I am gonna bomb their ass if they make this face again. If they smirk at me again, I'm gonna bomb their ass." And at that point, it was not revealed that he was a Skrull.
Yeah.
I think in the first three episodes that I saw that torture, that scene where she's interrogating him, that was
Oh,
good.
Olivia. Dude, her every scene was badass. I think everyone
Dude,
on internet I've seen, people have loved her.
And they have
I even
underutilized her from what I've heard.
I
Like
even
she's
told
again by and she's not that essential,
I
right?
even told Nuna about this. There was a theory going around that she might be a Kree
Oh.
But
because of,
how?
why? What do you mean? How?
Shike says no, but Kree was under Thanos now, and Kree Skrull wars were before Thanos now.
Yeah,
No, no.
it
So
has
in
it
that
has
movie,
been
there
more
was this line
than.
by Ronan himself when they were talking to Nova Corps. They were saying that your people are in peace talks and they are going for a treaty. And Ronan goes like, "I don't care about a treaty. Like they can have their own treaty,
Oh, so
but
they were
I
already
will."
having. So they were already in peace talks at that point in time during Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
So same thing I think is gonna happen in Marvels too. Like some of
Yeah.
the Kree leadership will be in, peace talks, and then there will be this Darben who is now the accuser, like the Ronan the accuser. Now she is the accuser, and she will revolt against her own people and will be like, no, we want war or something like
Wait,
that.
is it confirmed that she's Kree? Because she's not in her blue skin.
Not
Is she
all of
Kree?
them are blue. Like in
Oh.
Captain Marvel movie, the character played by this guy, he was
No,
also
no,
not blue, right?
that was because he was in disguise. When they are in disguise, they are not in blue, but off
No, no,
world
on
over
on his
there.
own planet he was not blue when he was training Captain Marvel.
No, but later on he became blue, right?
No, no, he didn't become blue.
Oh,
Who are you
He
talking
was
about?
training Captain Marvel and he was still
Marvel.
in his,
We talk about Marvel.
not Marvel, the guy who was
Rayan has
training.
a question. Do you think these events will be addressed in the Marvels?
No.
No.
Like Varun, his wife went with him as a Skrull to talk to Kree. I don't think
Yeah.
that will come up. I don't think so.
Yeah, the Marvels already has so much more to develop that
I think they will talk
yeah.
about something related to the Skrull and their peace talks and everything.
Yeah.
They will address that.
I mean, there was a storyline in Agents of Shield also where like they went into the future and the Kree had taken over. Like the Earth was blown up
That was
because of
much better done than
yeah,
Hmm.
the Earth was blown up and the Kree had taken over like the colonies of Earth and all. So over there also the Kree were like still villains.
A fun
Yeah.
comment by Shrikesh. By the way, now Marvel is going to give Olivia also a spin-off show, just like Echo and Agatha. Who knows, man? No one knows these people. They
Dude,
can do anything.
I'm telling you, like there's going to be like a fight between her and the Skrulls and versus the Thunderbolts.
Guys, seven
yeah,
people
she
watching.
can
Do
come
hit
in
that like
Thunderbolts
button.
actually.
Interact with the chat. I think that will give free
So the
membership.
current synopsis for this, Captain America: Brave New World, they talk about like Thunderbolt Ross and his government of vigilantes and everything. Like a very dictatorship kind of a thing is going on, and then they send these Thunderbolts. It set up the Thunderbolt movies also.
Yeah.
Like Thunderbolts will be going after Sentry because Sentry will be made by what was her name? The person who recruited Agent. Um, what was his name from the Winter Soldier show? What was the lady's name from
Oh,
Winter
the
Soldier show?
Ah,
Val.
Val, Val.
Fantona de Fal something.
Yeah, yeah. Val.
Yeah.
Just call her
So
Val.
she will be the one who will create Sentry,
What is Sentry?
Oh.
Sentry is like the Superman of the Marvel universe.
but he has like two personalities.
He has like he goes like super confident to absolute depression.
So they will create Sentry, and these Thunderbolts will go after him, and then they will realize that Thunderbolt Ross is not a good guy, and they will come back and fight Red Hulk in that movie. That's the current synopsis that's going around.
Hmm.
Lucifer says, by the way, no hype for the Marvels.
Nah,
Even
Yeah.
Shrike is asking who's Sentry.
not CEN,
Yeah.
SEN.
SCN and Y, I think.
No, but in that he becoming Red Hulk, right?
Yeah. Thunderbolt Ross will become Red. That's the rumor. That's why they got that actor, no? Array. Harrison Ford.
Yeah. They got Harrison Ford because the original Ross actor died or something, right?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he died, but then instead of they got a much more famous actor because you know it will also be a superhero role. Like it's not going to be a small side role sort of thing.
Oh.
We have some chats. Aditya says, unless Sentry joins the Thunderbolt, they have no chance against Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Rian says, I believe our Thunderbolts will answer many questions being in the last movie of Phase 5. I don't think so, man. I
We
don't
are
think
already
so.
at the end of phase 5, really? How did like so phase 4 and 5 just went by and there is not a single
So
Avengers
Phase
film?
5, we just Ant-Man started, right? Then Guardians, and then Secret Invasion. Only three things came till now. Anything else? No, I'm saying with the strike going on and all delays will happen. I don't think Phase 5 will get any films only.
Yeah. Or it won't
That's
end
my
until
worry.
like 2026 or 27 something.
Hmm.
Okay, guys, if you're not getting membership, just want to tell you, if you're not subscribed to the channel, how will you get membership? So subscribe also. Then only you'll get memberships. You will not get the membership if you're not a subscriber. You need to subscribe. You need to hit the like button on the video and hopefully keep chatting and you'll get the membership. Hopefully
Hmm.
that's the case. I just checked, Googled it, and
Subscribe the channel, like the video, and then refresh the video, and then like
yeah, keep
we
chatting. Just send an emoji. Don't spam, but emoji or just write something or the other. Random questions. Let's do a Q&A session now. I don't want to membership to get wasted, so we'll keep the live on. You can just random Q&A you can ask and we'll answer that, and hopefully you'll get the membership. This is very funny.
did anyone besides CK's get
You know, there were
Not
times
yet.
there were times where our stream would go for 3 hours, and
Remember we
now
talked about Man of Steel and BVS and all.
Hmm.
yeah.
Lucifer, don't use so many emojis. Huh? Sometimes YouTube automatically like bans you something like that. So don't put so many.
He's putting him in one comment. He has to put multiple comments, right? Put one in each comment.
Yeah, but don't spam. I don't want YouTube to ban you or something. Uh, what about so what are your thoughts about what's happening in the Hollywood like superhero fatigue? Do you think it's true?
No.
Aditya is saying Nona is asking us to spam without asking us to spam. Shelly says, "What is spam?" Someone explain.
I think when you put the same message many times, like just keep
I
copy
think it's like
pasting and
not
sending.
intentionally sending random messages or out of context messages, or being undisciplinary in a
it's
sense.
Yeah,
irrelevant.
I
being
guess.
undisciplined on chat.
Dude,
It's
I'm
like
pretty
such
sure
an
she knows
irrelevant
what's.
text
I'm
or
pretty sure
message.
she knows what spam is, and she's just
That's a
I don't
joke.
know.
scamming
I don't
us.
know. Rayan says, which upcoming Marvel project are you excited about? Oh man,
Loki.
I don't know which is coming only. Will it come or not? That's the question.
That's I'm just laughing because my answer is no. No project. I'm not
No project.
excited.
Like what are the project? The Marvels, Loki,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Daredevil. I'm excited.
yeah, Daredevil. Oh,
Daredevil. I'm
And
excited.
I think this is going to, follow in Daredevil, where people are now vigilantes killing around, and that is how uh, the villain will take advantage. What's his name? The
Kingpin.
bald one. Kingpin will
Kingpin.
take advantage and become the mayor of New York City, using this paranoia in people. And then that is how Daredevil will have to fight a mayor Kingpin. And that is going to be the show.
Come on, YouTube. Give them the membership. They have been chatting. I
oh
hope
yeah,
they are
Echo
subscribed.
is coming out. It will all episodes will come out on one day. So it's like I think even they have sort of given up on it. So yeah.
Can we talk about DC also?
Okay, I
DC
have
also,
questions.
yeah,
People are
I think
asking. DC is coming. No, Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's that's
And
again not there's not
did
enough
you
fight for that.
did you read that news that Aquaman's reviews were so bad? Like they have been in reshoots for three
Arey, the
four months now.
director is saying I'll sue WB now if they ask me to reshoot again.
Oh,
James Wan said I'll
And
sue them.
I just want to say, I was not in the Flash discussion. I told you so. Do you remember? I was like, this movie is not going to work. People are not going to watch it. And Ezra Miller's reputation is gonna ruin this movie and everything. And not just Ezra Miller's reputation, but a lot of things like James Gunn rebooting DC, and people will think that this movie is not relevant. That added to it, and then writer's strike added to it. Plus the fact that CGI was awful in itself, and movie was irrelevant to begin with. Like movie did not
You
have
saw the
any
movie?
effect. I did, obviously I did.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that I told you so in the very beginning. This movie was going to bomb, but this actually exceeded my expectations. Like it bombed so hard, and I was actually laughing in the
Dude, the
last.
film was not so bad that it
No,
bombed
no,
so
it was not.
badly. Like,
It was not. I'm not talking about movie being bad. I'm just saying it bombed so bad. Like it exceeded my expectation in bombing. And you can agree the last part was so awful. The CGI was so awful in that, where they
yeah.
showed all the worlds, universe colliding, and all the
You
heroes
know,
and
when
everything.
you think about that moment, right? It makes no sense. Like, who
Yeah,
cares? Who are these characters to this character? You know, at least show
Dude,
Henry Cavill, show Ben Affleck, like, make us scared that
they
the worlds are colliding.
they showed Henry Cavill and Batman, who didn't even
dude,
look like Henry Cavill and Batman.
dude, I even said this, right? They should have done what they do in all those fan trailers where Christian Bale's Batman is holding the tablet and then he looks up at the sky. That would have been so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
No, they actually wanted to bring Christian Bale's Batman.
Yeah,
That is different. That
He
is for
said,
George.
no, I'm not gonna
That
ever do
no,
it.
you know why he did that, right? You know the whole backstory what happened
No.
over there. Basically, what happened was Christian Bale said he'll only come back if he has Christopher Nolan's blessing, and Christopher Nolan is right now in a feud with WB. That is also part
Yeah.
of the reason.
Ah,
That is also part of the reason why WB decided to release Barbie on the same day as Oppenheimer.
now you have bought the shares, so you know everything, no? Inside information. This is how you buy shares, guys. You get to know every detail about the company. You need to know all that.
Yeah, you don't go by memes and all that.
Yeah. Dogecoin. Lucifer says getting two DCU animated films to
We are
2024.
reacting to one tomorrow or day after.
Ah, and who's
Oh,
editing? Depends on that. Shelly says she didn't know what spam is. Spam is some kind of carved food, right?
I said that on
What
the
canned
group
food. Oh, in
chat.
the
canned
chat,
food?
yeah.
What is canned food?
Are they
What is
canned
going
food?
on? Here?
Food that
food
is
which comes in a
that is
can.
preserved in a can.
Ah, canned. Oh, I like some special food. It is. I just saw Haunted Mansion. It was cute. It's a horror movie, right?
It's a Disney movie. It's a horror movie for
Then it's not a
kids.
horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a horror movie. I mean, but see, this is a live action Disney film that just released today on Friday, and there's
Chalo,
zero hype
guys, I am
about it. Like
leaving.
literally no one is talking about.
We are just
Can you
stressing it
imagine
out.
this is what Disney has come to?
Uh,
I don't know, man. Like Elementals also came, went. No one knows what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, Elemental still animated films have a slightly smaller audience, but like a live action Disney film just coming out in theaters and people are barely talking about it.
Did you see
I
the
think.
Mermaid movie, the Little Mermaid movie?
No, no. That flopped.
That
Yeah.
flopped so hard.
yeah.
It's already out on I think Disney Plus or whatever, but yeah, not interested.
So I'm
Uh,
leaving. You guys can
okay.
continue. Okay.
अरे we
Bye bye.
have to यार membership
That
पे
was
अरे YouTube दे भाई दे बांट दे सबको.
that's what
Rayan,
I'm
come on.
saying. We are just
Rayan,
stretching it
Lucifer,
out.
Morningstar, DC Universe, Warrior for Life, like all these people, please take
I am
advantage.
I am sad now. Like give them the membership
Bye
YouTube. What
bye
is
bye
this
bye bye bye.
nonsense?
Bye everyone. Bye.
Chalo bye bye. Lucifer Pointer stays need Lego Batman 2. I love Lego Batman. My favorite Batman movie.
Yeah,
The
it was so
password to
good.
the Batcave. Iron Man sucks.
We have Loki in October, Echo and Marvel in November. I don't think Echo is coming, Aditya.
Yeah.
I have no trust in that.
I mean, they did say that all episodes will drop on one day, so maybe it will come, but it will just, all episodes are coming on Monday.
I
So
mean, they're
Varun
putting it.
also slid into the chat to get membership.
yeah,
No, no, Varun deserves it. If YouTube gives it to you, no, Varun,
Nepotism.
cheating it will be. Aditya, yeah,
and it
nepotism.
will be that meme of that, Obama putting
Yeah,
medal on
Obama
that.
giving himself. What are your expectations on Blue Beetle? Aditya asks.
Blue Beetle. Yes, I feel like the second trailer. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it just gave away the whole story. Like that's the whole story of the
Yeah.
film.
What would be really good, cool in Blue Beetle is if Booster Gold had a cameo.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe in the post credits. Like the film is already in future, right?
Yeah.
Future
No,
It's
as
no.
in?
not in the present day DCU. Like it's set
It,
in future.
no. It's in the present day. But
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, but it would be really cool if like Booster Gold has a cameo. Like all the tech in the trailer, I'm guessing is what they got from reverse engineering the Scarab. So technically, they are in the present only, but it's like technology based on alien tech.
I see.
Uh, but Blue Beetle, I'm not. They're saying no. It's expected to earn $20 million. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Expect don't like
yeah.
they always
Okay.
expect something and something else happens.
Shelly says Blue Beetle looks cute and I won't be watching it. I am so done with superhero movies.
Oh,
Ah, our future of this channel is in danger, guys. We have some DC Universe warrior for life. Is it Tanmay? Redcon Doomsday Clock and Restore Snyderverse. Uh,
This Watchmen is getting an animated film. I'm
and
excited for
Alan
that.
Moore is so upset.
yeah. Honestly, Watchmen, like the live action film was also, it was not that like it was okay, it was good. I would say the ultimate cut, but the show HBO show was very good. So now I better hope
No,
that the
show was
animated film
outstanding,
is
dude. Show
good.
was outstanding, and it was a sequel to the graphic novel,
Yeah, it
not the
was a
movie.
original sequel that too. Like it's not
yeah.
based on anything. So for that they did a pretty good job.
Great job, man. Shelly says, so it's Batman who bought the WB shares. Yes, it is
You'll
him.
exposed me.
Is
No,
it
Bruce
like
Wayne bought
a
the
legal
shares,
thing? You
not
cannot
Batman.
expose something like that?
No man, in the previous chat you like one of us has bought WB shares,
Ah.
and then this time you're like directly.
No, no, she asked, I think in the comments also she asked about this. Lucifer says Barbie passed the Flash and Shazam lifetime collection in 5 days. Oh man. The
Oppenheimer will also
Shazam
pass.
was bad. Shazam was bad.
Oppenheimer will also pass. No, no worries.
Blue Beetle is estimated to collect less than Shazam Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's at least Shazam was a sequel. Like at least some people knew about the character. Like this, no one knows, and there is still no hype. Like that's you know kind of sad for
Man,
the
YouTube is
movie.
testing my patience now. Nona, you would be okay with it, not too much horror.
Oh, the haunted mansion.
See, I have seen horror films like Hereditary and Midsommar, and they're quite upsetting films.
Yeah, honestly, that's you have seen like the sort of top, you know,
Yeah, that's why I
top
watched
level
them.
of horror. So you
That's
can
why I
watch
watched
most
them.
other things. Like I don't see
No, but
any problem.
other things I find like stupid. No, other horror films I find
So
stupid.
I'm not telling you to watch that Conjuring and like those kind of film. I'm telling you to watch the good ones. Like there are so many good ones.
Conjuring is
Your
like
server
an
keeps telling you to watch good ones.
I don't know, man. Horror films like makes no sense to me. I don't know.
Conjuring is like another Conjuring has become another cinematic universe.
yeah.
Dude, every 2 months it new film is out. I don't know. Conjuring.
No, not Conjuring. No, every 2 months, what? Uh, yeah, that I mean, the Blue Mouse horror films.
Blue Mouse or A24?
Blue Mouse.
By the way, A24 accepted every deal from this strike WGN SAG-AFTRA. and they
Yeah,
are making movies.
yeah.
They
Their
accepted
movies,
everything.
their movies cost like between 5 to 10 million. So even if you really like, there is no chance that their movies will get flop, and they have sort of made a name for themselves now. Especially after all those Oscar wins and all that. So they will be, they will benefit a lot from the strikes.
Arey, it's the big studios that are trying to cut costs, man. Like the small studios are, they are anyway saving money here and there. So for them, paying the writers is not a big deal. The big studios, like they are losing money because they are spending so much and then making half of it in the box office.
Yeah.
Aditya and Rayan, have you turned on the enable gifting membership? In the chat only, there's a setting. Please enable that. Shelly says Little Mermaid flopped in the world, not so much in the US.
Hmm.
Uh, Aditya says Booster Gold is confirmed for James Gunn DC, right? Yes, I think so. He
But is he
confirmed it.
confirmed for this film? Blue
No, no,
Yeah,
not
Beetle?
this film. But he said
Yeah.
this film is now in his DCU.
Okay.
yeah. So maybe.
He is doing anything, man. uh, I watched the channel because you dudes entertain the hell out of me, and that is worth something to me. Thanks a lot, Shelly.
Thank you.
At least something we are doing. I have not seen most of the stuff you talk about. See, that's next level dedication. YouTube freaking give them membership, yeah. What
Even
is
even
this?
I can't get it. Like I, I wrote, but I'm
But
not able.
Varun, there's an option for you coming to enable memberships.
Where?
Check
I'm trying that.
in the chat box only. The three dots somewhere you'll click. It will say allow memberships, gifting memberships, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I cannot see
You're
that.
on a mobile or
No, no, on desktop.
try on the
Should I
mobile.
try on mobile? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Uh, Rayan says, did Mission Impossible bomb at the box office?
It didn't exactly bomb, but it didn't make as much profit as they
Yeah.
were expecting. Like it made
Yeah.
profit, but not
And
as
they
much.
got this, no, because of Oppenheimer and
Yeah,
Barbie.
Oppenheimer and Barbie. Like
They didn't choose the right
Tom
date.
Tom Cruise was running around
Oh,
everywhere
okay. I
trying to
think.
get cinemas to show his film.
Yeah, Varun?
Yeah, on phone I saw that option and I enabled it.
Tell people how to find it.
So what
Varun,
I did
Varun,
was
share your screen.
no, I scrolled up. I'm doing on phone and I'm talking on desktop, so I can't share the screen. No, so on phone I actually scrolled up to where Shelly Lee had gifted the memberships, and right below the gifted membership message, right below that there was a option to toggle it on.
Can I make her membership message pin? No. So guys, go up in the chat. You'll find her membership gifting place. Something will be there to click. Do that. Hopefully that does it. Yeah, I'm getting upset now. The Marvels will sure
Varun
flop,
just
but
pulled Obi-Wan Kenobi in the chat.
Yeah.
the Marvels will be sure flop. But by how much do you think it will? I don't
I
How
want.
I
much
If
will
don't
it's a
it?
good
know
movie,
because
then
Marvels feels like it's going to be a fun movie. Like if they just do it as a fun movie, it might succeed. Like if they leave out all the continuity and the forced narratives, it might work.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
because
we
from the
can't actually say. It might
from the
look good.
trailer, it actually looks fun.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun from the trailer. Even people who didn't like Captain Marvel are saying that it looks much
Yeah.
better.
uh, A24 not part of committee.
What committee?
The a what they are striking against. So there's
Oh,
a committee in that Disney, Netflix, everyone is there. But A24 accepted the what do you call it? They
Offer.
accepted the
the
no,
terms.
not
Terms,
offers, the
terms.
terms, and that's why A24 can use SAG or like writers and workers. They are not against going against the strike basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even watch Quantum Mania. Yeah, man.
Good, good.
Varun says, "Hello there." Hello, no. How will you say?
Hello
Hello
there.
there.
And then
Hey, what
lights
about Star Wars? What's happening with Star Wars?
that
I don't know.
Ahsoka show is
Bob,
coming.
yeah, I don't know, man. Bob Iger is more concerned with what is happening in Marvel right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that
No,
Ahsoka
but they
show, that
had
live
this
action show
no
is coming.
Star Wars Day or something they do, no week, whatever.
That's
Oh,
on
that
that's
May
on 4th
4th.
May.
Yeah, that's when the trailer and all that dropped for. Yeah, Ahsoka, that's the next live action show,
Oh
and I
man,
think,
dude, I'm waiting for Ahsoka, dude. Like because I've watched Rebels, right? So like all those
yeah.
characters are coming back.
So I heard it's like a conclusion to Rebels and like also
Yeah,
Ahsoka's story.
I hope they did announce like they were casting Ezra Bridger, right?
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
I thought you watched Rebels the way you were talking.
No, no, I've heard like that's all.
Oh,
I know that, but I haven't seen.
hmm.
Aditya says, I heard that A24 not only agreed to writers' current terms, but they agreed accept whatever conditions come after negotiations with the studios. Wow.
Oh,
See, it makes sense for
confidence.
them because they are not making like after the film is released, they are not releasing thousands of merchandise for that film. It's like it's what Marvel and all that do, right? They release so much content even after the film, and then like they advertise so much for the film and all that, and like yeah, that's not what A24 is doing. So it's easy for them to do that.
Ryan asks, so Nick Fury went back to Saber just to come back to Earth in the Marvels. Yes.
Actually, in the Marvel's teaser or trailer, we don't see him on Earth. We see him on the spaceship only.
No,
Are
no,
he
no.
comes to
But
Kamala's
he's in
house, no?
Kamala's house.
Oh, arey yeah. Okay.
See what I'm saying. This show has nothing for Nick Fury. He came in the beginning, he went in the beginning, nothing changed.
Yeah.
Gravik
No
was
character
there,
arc.
a villain,
No.
and they killed him. By the end, nothing really changes. This Gaia got powers. President is like, Skrulls are there, kill them. That's it. Nothing else really happened in the show. And
And I'm
yeah,
like,
Maria Hill and Talos died.
they have so many, established characters already. They have so many existing characters already. Why did they make this sort of new original character called Gaia and just gave her powers?
Because they wanted Emilia Clarke in the MCU.
Yeah, but they could have made her into a existing character, right? She could have played. There are so many characters that already exist. Like she could have played a character from the comics or something.
Hmm.
Gaia isn't from comics. But I'll
No,
be honest,
she's
dude.
from.
Gaia with the
Dude, in
Captain
the
Marvel powers looked epic.
dude, in the comics there are no good Skrulls. All the Skrulls are
I
villains.
know, I know. Dude, Emilia Clarke, wherever she goes, she is the queen, dude. Uh, okay. Correct about 24, Sherry says. Aditya says, Ashoka has last performance of Ray
Ashoka.
Stevenson. Ashoka, right?
There's
Ahsoka.
no H.
Arey, there is H.
Are he has written Ashoka,
Even
not the
in
Indian.
the in the real name there is no H.
Yeah, in the actual Star
Okay.
Wars name, there's no
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Ray Stevenson, who was the villain in Triple R.
Oh yeah, he was also
Uh,
the Punisher.
yeah. Rest in peace. And why did he came in the first place?
To
What?
solve
Varun,
the
okay, you have not seen Secret Invasion.
yeah.
What do you think in the remaining episodes the arc of Nick Fury is?
Oh, okay. So in episode 3, it is revealed that he has a Skrull wife all this time, and all that graphic situation was slowly getting sort of worse. So my like ideally, what I think should be the end of the story is that he understands what he did wrong and he tries to solve it. That's what should happen.
I'll say you. Rayan says it. Nick Fury went through no character arc. There is a scene of Gravik, going on Nick Fury that because of
You know
you
what
everything
happened?
happened.
You
You
know what
did this
happened?
and that. This.
You know what happened? Nick Fury came to Earth because he wanted to pick up his eye patch and his coat.
Oh.
And get laid. Uh, wait, I took this one. When it came first place. It's also strange that the gift is not showing up in the top chat. Let me try again. No, no, don't.
She already did it. You were too
Oh my
distracted.
god. Oh, she gifted one. Oh,
Yeah.
Rayan got it. Rayan got it. Oh,
Wait.
maybe something went wrong with the membership only. It was not five.
But dude,
Gifted five. It says gifted. I think something went wrong. I hope you get a refund for that. Something is up. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think something is up. So let's.
let's
Oh,
end today
Lucifer has
before
a
Shelly
comment.
loses
Please
more
read
money.
that. Please read Lucifer's comment, Nona.
Wait,
Which
wait,
one?
wait, wait.
Star. It starts with Star Wars. Star Wars.
Uh, Star Wars show. Eh? It's coming only Punjab.
Lando,
It's
Lando.
Lando. It's Lando.
Why only Punjabis, man?
Yeah,
We know what that
everyone.
means.
It's a very mainstream word. Everyone knows.
Now Gaia is the most powerful Marvel character. Are now you know that, right, Varun?
Yeah, I saw that scene also.
Yeah, she got powers of every Avenger.
Yeah.
And the DNA also carries the clothes the Avengers wear. So when Gravix turn his leg into Hulk's leg, it also gets his shots. Oh my god.
Like
Uh,
Mystique.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka. H comes before S. Okay.
Yeah.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka.
Ahsoka
Ahsoka.
Tano. Ahsoka Tano.
Uh, so
And Star
Lucifer, I'm
Wars
really
really,
sorry.
they discovered the gold mine once they came to know that they can make live action versions of their animated character and everyone will love it. Like now they're purely focused on that only.
All right, guys. I think we'll wrap it up here. I think something is wrong with YouTube, so that membership is not working. I'm sorry, those who didn't get, but those who got, Rayan and Shrikesh, thank you for being members. Thank you. Big shout out to Shelly Lee.
Go watch our exclusive content.
Yeah.
You will do other live streams? Yes, we will do on on Sunday, I guess. We will talk about Oppenheimer, Barbie, and everything. So yeah, you can look out for that. And thank you, Shelly, again for that. And whoever got the membership, you can thank Shelly. And no, no, Shelly, that's not a hint. It's up to you. Thank you, everyone who's been in the chat. Sorry we took it long, but it was fun. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, do like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Keeping out.
Bye.
Anything else? Yeah, members, special live streams and special videos are up for you, and we'll post more. Okay, I'll check the last chat from Shrikesh. Think about this. Previously, people were like, "Don't connect every movie," but now when Marvel is sticking to itself, people are commenting.
Huh?
Oh, like people
Uh,
are saying that, oh, why isn't it
why are you connecting
connected?
everything?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
that's the problem, right? I think,
The
see, I think
problem with
Marvel
this,
is become too big for itself. They
yeah.
expanded
Yeah.
so much that they are unable to now, keep that consistent, the universe consistent,
Yeah.
and nothing is really matching each other. Either don't connect, like, the werewolf, right? Werewolf by
Werewolf by
night.
Night.
That
Yeah.
was so cool. No
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
cared ki it's not connecting to any Marvel stuff that we haven't seen before. So
Yes.
that's what
Yeah.
happens, right? Bye, Lucifer. Bye, Ryan. All right, guys. See ya. Good night. Keeping out. Tada.